Why do some tourists look away, while locals barely blink? Welcome. Today we explore how museum context frames perception, why classical nudity reads as art, not display, and why reactions differ across cultures. Seen yet safe. Public, not provocative. Soft. In galleries, context softens the gaze. Picture marble halls and quiet signage, guards, placards, audio guides, signals that say, "This is art, not spectacle." We'll keep it respectful. Wide halls, shoulders-up statues, thoughtful framing, no explicit imagery. This isn't about sex, it's about perception, how labels, lighting, and norms steer attention toward history, form, and craft. Smile. Watch reactions, a glance, a breath, then ease. Locals stroll by unfazed. Rooms teach how to look. We'll trace why context changes comfort, etiquette, consent, and safe viewing at the center. The answer may surprise you. We'll draw on research and lived museum practice, how shame drops, stress eases, and curiosity rises. Culture matters, schooling, media, and tradition shape who blushes, who doesn't, and why. Plus, basics of policy. No photo zones, respectful distance, and stewarded rooms. Rules differ by venue. Our lens stays ethical. Consent, safety, privacy, and respect for people and heritage. Steady, clear, human, always. Stay with me. Next we unpack the psychology. How context can feel like coverage even without cloth. Soft. In Europe, museums present the nude as art. Classical sculpture, Renaissance painting. Studied in quiet rooms for learning, not spectacle. Labels, dates, and placards guide interpretation. Lighting and plinths frame intention. We read the wall text before we judge the figure. Our eyes follow the frame, title, artist, era, then form, and technique. The figure sits within a taught context, not outside it. Docents set expectations. Whispering tours, respectful distance, questions welcomed. Education first, image second. House rules appear on signs, no flash, no photography. Clear cues that protect works, visitors, and staff alike. Some galleries allow photos, many do not. Consent here means following posted policies and staff direction. Ask when unsure. Over time, locals learn the codes. School trips, surveys, lectures, so the nude reads as culture and craft, not provocation. Visitors bring different lenses. A quiet chuckle, a glance. Then a guide reframes the work, and attention shifts to style, period, and meaning. Context steadies the room. Posted etiquette, staff presence, and calm conduct reduce anxiety and keep focus on learning. You also have agency. Choose which rooms to visit. Use an audio guide, linger or move on. Your pace, your comfort. Put together, labels, lighting, and guidance transform interpretation. The body is seen through history, authorship, and technique. Ethics stay simple. Respect the space, follow photography rules, and accept staff guidance. Calm, ordinary, educational. Quick recap: tradition, labels, lighting, docent guidance, photo consent, local norms. Together, a respectful frame for looking. When norms and consent are explicit, visitors relax. Attention shifts from bodies to ideas, materials, and history. In one line, labels guide the eye, lighting frames intent, and guidance sets norms. Now, how these museum lessons inform today's studios. Soft pause. In galleries, context speaks first. Labels, frames, and lighting tell our eyes, this is art, not provocation. Warm. Wall text and audio guides. Prime attention. Before we look, we're told how to look. Meaning arrives with the label. Framing devices, pedestals, ropes, and soft spotlights signal, observe at a distance. Shifting gaze from body to design. Layout and stewards guide posture. Clear pathways, posted notes, and calm staff model how to stand, move, and look. Habituation matters. Locals feel steady after repeated visits. Newcomers feel novelty first. Then calm grows with exposure. Soft pause. Guided interpretation reduces discomfort. Docents, captions, and audio tours provide storyline, so attention rests on ideas, not bodies. Compare the shift. First the widened eyes, then the breath settles. Both viewers begin to track brushwork, pattern, and story. Etiquette keeps ease, quiet tone, respectful distance, and no flash or photos unless signage permits. Posted rules simplify choices. Pictograms and badges clarify permissions so everyone can relax into the frame. Respectful viewing includes cropping and blur in documentation. Privacy and consent stay central, even in art spaces. Warm. Context reassigns attention, from nudity to narrative. We notice color, rhythm, and craft when the room tells us how to look. Reflective. Language matters. Installation, performance, costume. Labels grant role and reduce self-consciousness within the shared code. Norms vary by place. What reads as ordinary to locals may feel bold to visitors. Read the room and follow posted guidance. Soft pause. If unsure, ask a steward or read the label. Clear permission and quiet pacing help everyone feel at ease. Warm. Slow looking lowers evaluation anxiety. Steady breath, soft gaze, and time for the story to surface. Reflective. The takeaway. Context cues guide perception. Etiquette protects dignity. Guidance turns novelty into understanding. Soft pause. Think clarity over spectacle. Posted rules and consent norms keep attention on art, not on anxiety. Warm. Quick recap. Labels and light, frames and distance, stewards and guidance, habituation, etiquette. Context shapes comfort. Reflective. Next, how these same cues travel into studios and festivals, so you can look with respect and feel at ease. Soft pause. If you visit, start with the signs and the stewards. Read what's posted, ask if unsure, and lead with consent. Calm, ordinary basics set the tone. First steps, check in at the desk, sign releases if provided, and follow posted photography rules. Some rooms allow none. When in doubt, ask staff and put phones away. Etiquette basics, keep respectful distance. Ask before any touch, use towels or robes between sets, and do mirror checks when invited. Avoid pointing or joking at bodies. Dignity first. Safety basics, treat paint like costume, roll before spectacle. Stewards and guards enforce no harassment and no unauthorized cameras. Policies are posted and ordinary. Do. Read the code at entry, follow release terms, respect camera and coverage signage. Don't. Assume photos or close views are allowed. Ask staff. General info, not legal advice. Your plan. Arrive clothed, review the rules, store your phone, choose a shoulders-up design, and opt out anytime. Your comfort sets the pace. Context varies. Festivals post house rules, studios use releases, theaters follow venue or union policy. Rooms can differ by sign. Look for icons or ask the coordinator. Match the quiet professional tone. Quick checklist. Consent first. No cameras without permission, respectful distance, consent is revocable. Art spaces prioritize dignity and learning. Next, the benefits and mindset that help people feel at ease. First reactions are human, surprise, a breath held, then context lands, it's art. Think uniform, enclothed cognition, what we wear shapes behavior. Here, it's pigment and pattern. As the label frames the moment, posture softens. You borrow the role, guardian, dancer, canvas. Role adoption, pattern leads, posture follows, curiosity replaces tension. That shift lowers self-consciousness and raises task focus. Hands point to brushwork, faces ease. Confidence grows because the scene has simple, steady rules. Think of it as an attentional shield, color, line, breath. With statues blurred behind and craft up close, the edges of me get quieter. Mindset tip, read the label before judging. Look for technique, composition, and purpose. Notice air temperature, bristle drag, steady breathing. Sensory anchors reduce rumination. Small wins compound. Spot a motif, read the composition, jot notes in a sketchbook. The question moves from can I to I am seeing this clearly. Inclusivity matters. All ages, all bodies, all backgrounds. Some feel calm quickly, others prefer partial coverage or time. Different is normal. Let comfort lead. Opt in gently, pause as needed, opt out anytime. Self-paced participation protects the good and keeps curiosity alive. Safety basics. Consent first, clear agreements, scheduled breaks, and a calm, no-pressure tone. A respectful frame helps everyone appreciate the craft. No cameras without permission, ever. Privacy and dignity are part of the frame, as essential as light and color on marble floors. Watch for red flags, pressure, comparison, or sexualized comments. They break the role and shrink the space. Reset the room. If that happens, step back, reset, or find a steward. Your consent is revocable. Safety is the rule, not a courtesy. Quick recap. Surprise shifts to curiosity, then appreciation, guided by role, reframe, shield, and consent. Next, myths versus reality. Clear guardrails so you can choose what fits. Soft pause. Observers read context first. Plaques, lighting, and stewards frame meaning. Paint reads as costume, and attention shifts from nudity to narrative. A posted sign sets the role. Most people glance, recognize its art, and their posture relaxes within the frame. Myth versus reality. Paint doesn't erase nudity, it reframes it as role and design. In museums and studios, it's historical and educational. Rules and consent still apply. Another myth. Painted bodies invite touch or photos. Reality, they do not. Stewards, signage, and lighting communicate boundaries. Safety anchors the space. Consent first, no photography without permission, and respectful distance, calm, ordinary, uneventful. Context quietly writes the rules we follow, often without noticing. Learning reduces shock. In the studio, intention guides the brush. Story and role often cover more than cloth ever could. Respect sustains access. In the end, the canvas is human, held by context, not spectacle. Patterns fade. What remains is presence. And 3 takeaways. Context shapes perception, respect sustains access, and learning reduces shock. Soft. Hold the frame. Breathe. Let the label fall away. Reflection. How does context change your first reaction? Soft. If the opening question intrigued you, stay for our next episode. Subscribe for thoughtful cultural documentaries. Pinned comment. Share your answer below.